In this TradingView tutorial video, we are going to walk through how to customize your charts using the TradingView platform. Stick around to learn more. Welcome back to Trade with Resolve. If you're new to the channel and interested in viewing live day trades, platform tutorials, or stock market training, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more. Now, this is part 2 of the TradingView tutorial video series, so feel free to jump back to part 1 if you haven't viewed it already for a brief overview of the TradingView platform. Links are located in the description box below. Alright, so let's start out with how to change the basic color scheme of the chart. So you can change the theme by right-clicking the chart and selecting color theme. So let's go with the light theme. So this is what the light theme will look like. Now I personally prefer the dark theme, so I'm going to go back down to color theme and select dark. So before we dive deeper into chart customization, let's discuss chart navigation. So you can change the ticker symbol by heading over to the upper left-hand corner and typing in the ticker symbol. So let's say we would like to view Microsoft, for example. You can type in the ticker symbol and press enter. You can also change the ticker symbol by simply beginning to type. So let's say we want to view Facebook. You can begin typing. Go ahead and finish entering in the ticker symbol. You can press enter or select it from the list below. Same goes for changing the time interval. You can change the time interval by selecting it here at the top. So let's change to the 15-minute chart, for example. And you can also begin typing to change the time frame as well. So let's say we would like to view the 60-minute chart. You can simply type 60 on your keyboard and press enter to view the hourly chart. Now let's discuss how you can zoom in or out. You can do so by simply dragging down here on the time scale or the price scale in order to alter the chart. You can also zoom in by utilizing the magnifying glass here on the left-hand side. So let's select zoom in. And then you can highlight the area where you would like to zoom in at. So maybe we want to focus on this section of the chart. You can highlight the section and let go of the left clicker of your mouse. And now we have zoomed in on that specific area. Now, if there's ever a time when you have gone too far back and you're looking to locate the most recent price action, you can select this arrow down here at the bottom right-hand corner to go back to the most recent price action. Now you can also jump back to a specific date. So you can go down here to the bottom and select go to. So let's say we want to go back maybe a couple of months. Let's just view January the 4th, for example. And then you can select the arrow. It's automatically going to go back to that specified date. So if you're looking to go back and back test, for example, you can simply select the Go To tab here at the bottom to go back as far as you wish. So that is how you can navigate the chart quickly and easily. Alright, so now let's dive deeper into the chart settings for further customization. So you can begin by right-clicking the chart and selecting Settings. So we are currently on the Symbol tab. And here you are going to be able to customize the candlesticks. So you can change the candlestick bodies to the colors that you would prefer. You can also change the opacity. So let's say I would like for the bodies of the green candlesticks to become unfilled, you can simply change the opacity to 0 so that the bodies are no longer filled for the green candlesticks. So you can do the same for each of these items, the bodies, borders, and wicks of the candlesticks. We also have the ability to view the last value line. So this is the horizontal line here, and it's simply indicating the last price of the stock. You can deselect it if you would like to keep your charts a bit more clear. If you prefer it, again, simply select it to enable that feature. You can view the previous close value line as well. So if we select it here, the previous close value line is now displayed. You can change the color and opacity as well, along with the thickness of the line too. But for now, I'm going to deselect that. Next, we have our extended trading hours. So if you would like to view the extended trading sessions, you can. So let's go ahead and enable the extended trading hours. You can see that the extended trading hours are now highlighted and displayed in blue. I'm going to deselect that for now. And then lastly is the time zone. You'll want to select the correct time zone for your location. Next, let's head down to the status line tab. And this is where you are going to be able to customize the details that are displayed on the chart. So you can hide the symbol. So you can see here that Facebook is currently displayed at the left hand corner of the chart. You can disable it to hide it. You can change it to ticker instead, or disable it altogether. You can also view the open, high, low, and close values here at the top as well, or disable it if you so choose. So you can go through and enable or disable the details that you would like to view on the chart. Next up, we have the Scales tab. So now within the Scales tab, I really like the countdown to bar close. If you look over at the right side here, as you can see here, we have a timer here on the right hand side, and it's simply counting down until the bar close. So I find that to be a very useful feature, and so I'm going to allow that to remain enabled. Let's head over to the Appearance tab, and this is where you can alter the background. So you can change the color if you wish. You can change the grid line, so you can change the colors, opacity, and the type of line. So you have a standard line along with a dashed or dotted line. If you would like to view the session breaks, you can enable this item. So as you can see, we now have a vertical line indicating the session breaks. And then you can also change the crosshair. So right now I have the dashed line for my crosshair, but you can simply select the basic line or a dotted line for your crosshair if you wish. You can also enable the watermark. So as you can see here, we are now viewing the ticker symbol and the time frame here. You can again change the color, opacity, and make it to your liking if you would like to have the watermark displayed. All right, so now let's head down to the Trading tab, and this is an important tab to customize if you are going to utilize the TradingView platform to connect to one of the supported brokers to execute your trades directly through this platform. You can show the positions, your orders. You can also play a sound when your order has been executed. And one of the most important items on this list is instant order placement. So if you would like for the system to automatically place your order once you have submitted it, this is the element that you would want to enable. Now, if you prefer an order confirmation first, just so that you can verify that everything is correct, then you'll want to deselect this item. But for me personally, I like the instant order placement. You can also view the buy and sell panel. So here is the buy and sell panel, and you can drag and drop it wherever you wish. But for me, I'm going to disable it for now. And lastly, we have the events tab. So this is where you can display specific details and events right on the chart. So you can show the dividends on the chart and earnings on the chart if you so choose. So once you have customized each tab, so for example, maybe you have customized the candlesticks to your liking, you can head down to template and select the down arrow. Then you can select save as, give it a name, and save. And this is going to save all of the settings that you have customized. So anytime you open a brand new chart, it's going to automatically have the custom colors, etc. that you have selected. Now let's discuss how to add indicators. So in order to add an indicator, you'll want to head up to the top and select indicators. So let's say we would like to add volume, for example. You can do a search for volume and select it from the list. So now our volume indicator has been added. Now the volume is currently being displayed as an overlay. Now for me personally, I don't like the volume to be an overlay. So I'm going to show you how to make it into a separate panel. So what you can do is right click the volume and select move to. So let's move the volume down to a separate panel. So I'm going to select new pane below. So now the volume is no longer displayed as an overlay, it's in its own separate pane. All right, so now let's customize the volume further. So you can right click on volume and select settings. You can go through and change the style, so you can change the colors if you wish. You can also enable the volume moving average. And this is a great indicator to add because this is going to allow you to quickly identify when there is above average volume. So let's go ahead and enable volume moving average. I'm going to change the color. All right, and you can also change the inputs. So you can change the moving average length. I'm going to change it to 50, for example, and select OK. So now that I have customized the volume indicator to my liking, I'd like to save it as the default setting. So you can simply left click the arrow and select Save as Default, and then OK. Now let's say you would like to create a list of favorite indicators. You can do so by heading over to Indicators. And again, we've already added volume, but let's say we want to add it to our favorites list. There is a star here that you can select. So let's select the star and now head over to favorites. So now we have a list of our favorite indicators here that we can access quickly. So let's go ahead and add in Bollinger Bands. So I have already customized the Bollinger Bands to my liking, but to do so, again, you simply right click the indicator and select Settings. You can change the inputs if you wish, along with the style. You can change the color, opacity, and thickness as well. Once you have customized the indicator to your liking, again, you can simply save as default and select OK. So let's go in and add some moving averages, for example. I've already saved the moving average 50 plus 200 as one of my favorite indicators. So I'm going to select it here. Again, to customize the indicator, right click and select settings, and here you can change the style and the inputs if you wish. Save it as default and select OK. Alright, and let's add one more indicator. Maybe you are a fan of the RSI indicator. We can add it below. So as you can see, the RSI has been added below. Simply right click the indicator and select settings. You can alter the length and the style to your liking. Again, save as default and select OK. So that is how you can go about adding the indicators to your chart. So now that we have customized the chart to our liking, you'll want to make sure that you save the layout so that you don't have to come back and re-customize it in the future. So in order to save the layout, simply select the down arrow here, and then you can simply rename it to save it as a new chart layout. Now once you have saved it, you can select load chart layout, and this is where you will be able to view each of the charts that you have customized. Another neat feature about the TradingView platform is that you can hide the indicators. So let's say you would like to make your chart a bit more clear. For example, in this case, you've already identified that the overall trend is currently bullish on Facebook, indicated by the ascending 50 SMA and the ascending 200 SMA. Well, what you can do is come over to the indicator and hide it. So now, as you can see, the moving averages are no longer visible. Let's say you no longer wish to view the Bollinger Bands at the moment. Again, head over to the indicator and select hide. So this is going to allow you to quickly clean up your charts so that they are more clear. Now, anytime you wish to turn back on the indicators, simply select this icon here to show and display the indicators again. We can display the moving averages again if we so choose. So that is another really neat feature with the TradingView platform. All right, and lastly, let's discuss how you can view multiple charts. So you can head over to select layout, and let's say you would like to view two vertical charts. So we're going to select this first option here. And at this point, we are now able to view two charts simultaneously. So we have our 5-minute chart of Facebook on the left and our 15-minute chart on the right. So to activate a specific chart, you simply need to left click it, and you'll know that it's activated by the blue border around the chart. So at the moment, we have the 5-minute chart of Facebook on the left and the 15-minute chart on the right. So we can again alter the time interval by simply selecting the chart that we want to edit. And now let's change it to the 60-minute chart, for example. So type 60 and press enter. So that is how you can go about viewing two charts simultaneously. And let's head back to just one large chart. And the last feature that I want to cover is how you can go into full screen mode. So if you would like to view your chart in full screen mode, then you can select it here. And now you are viewing your chart in full screen mode. In order to exit the full screen mode, simply select Escape on your keyboard. All right, so that is how you can go about customizing your charts using the TradingView platform. If you'd like to view more TradingView tutorial videos, there's a link in the description box below. I hope you found value in this TradingView tutorial, and if you did, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.